Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Anwar Kinte for Geechee Lion's Journey. Welcome to my channel, Geechee Lion Journey. Those of you who've been following me know that I've been in the city of Tacloban for the last 3 weeks. I'm here with the organization All Hands and Hearts, and we're with the Typhoon Yolanda Recovery Program here in St. Francis Village. And we have a special guest today who was gracious enough to grant us some time here for you who would be interested in what's going here, real boots on the ground here in the Philippines. And we'd like to thank you, sir, for granting us this interview.
Welcome, and I would like also to say thank you to you and your group for having me as part of your guest.
Thank you. And I'd like to give you an opportunity to introduce yourself. I know everybody can see your big sign there, but we want to give you a chance to introduce yourself.
Hi, good morning to all the viewers of your channel. I am Mr. Raul. I am school principal of KAPUSO Village Integrated School, located in the heart of the villages of GMA here in Barangay San Tonino, Tacloban City.
Right. And how long have you been in this position of the principal, sir?
I've been 14 years in the position of the principal,
Wow.
but 7 years in the province of Biliran, 5 years in the former school, Lucio Bibero Central School, located in the nearby barangay from here. And I've been transferred to the school for 3 years now. So
Okay.
by January 2023, I'll be 3 years already in this school
Right.
as a school principal.
Okay. All right. So so were you actually in Tacloban when the Typhoon Yolanda struck? Were you actually here?
I was in Biliran, but my wife and my daughter, I left my wife and daughter here during the typhoon.
Okay, and how are they? How did they get through it?
Uh, they almost died
Okay.
during the typhoon Yolanda because we have not understood what is going to happen regarding that storm surge. It's the first time that the Tacloban city will be experiencing that. Our house is somewhere located in Palo, but my wife and my daughter are afraid because they are only two living in that house.
Right.
They need somebody, male persons, to help them, to comfort them. So they transferred from the upper portion of Palo, going to the shoreline of Tacloban, not knowing that they will almost die there
Right.
because of the storm surge. But luckily they survived because they went upstairs in that portion of the house. Almost the whole house of my sister-in-law was destroyed. Only that room, the upper portion of that room, was left of the building, and they were there.
They happened to
They
be
have
there,
survived.
yes.
They have survived.
So that was by the grace of God on that. All right. So you say you were transferred here about 3 years ago.
Uh, yes, yes, yes.
Now, who transferred you?
The superintendent.
Superintendent?
The head of all of these teachers in the Tacloban city.
Okay, all the teachers in the Clover City. Okay. Now, you over KAPUSO, right? Correct. Now, how many children, how many students do you have here in KAPUSO?
We have 1,602 students by this time.
Okay, 1,600. Okay. And what grades do you serve here? What grades?
We are offering programs from kindergarten to grade 10 in the high school department.
Okay, so you basically are high school and primary.
Yes, yes.
Okay, you go all the way to grade 10. Okay. And about how many students would you say are in each grade? Is it even? Like, do you have more younger students in the grade 1 and 2, or is it kind of even throughout the.
Based on the enrollment, some of the let's say grade 1 is having 120 students, grade 2 having 130 students. But when you get the average of it, it has more or less 120 students per grade.
Okay, so it's pretty even then. Okay, and what age does a student have to be in to become a kindergarten student?
For one to be admitted as a kindergarten student, he or she has to be 5 years old
Okay.
by August of the
That
enrollment year,
Right.
the school year.
Right, that's similar to America. I think ours might have been you had to be 5 years old by September or something.
Yes.
Fortunately for me, my birthday was August 21st, so I didn't lose
Yes,
any
so-
years. Um,
You have
But
to
yeah.
take another year
Ru-
rest and wait
right.
for another year.
right, and sometimes some students may have a little problem adjusting socially because of the age difference.
Yes.
I had the opposite happen. I actually skipped sixth grade, but that we won't talk about that. So all of the students they can walk to school. Is that correct?
Yes.
They don't have to
Most-
take a bus
No, no.
or any transportation. Everybody, and that is the way it was in America. When I was in first grade, that's the way it was set up. Your barangay, your neighborhood, had a neighborhood school where all the children could walk to that school. And that's the way it was in America. That's why I recognize that here. Of course, things are a lot of difference now. What challenges do you see with educating students here in the physical environment here, especially after the Yolanda?
Yes, we have so many challenges and we are facing so many problems, especially the facilities, school facilities. You know, when the villages, the KAPUSO, the GMA village where the school is located was established, it was established abruptly or quickly, so that the problem of transferring the residents from the danger zone in Tacloban City has to be done quickly, for there might be another Yolanda
Right.
that will be coming. So they do it. For then to solve it, they had to establish so many villages in the upland area of Tacloban, and GMA village is one of the villages that I have mentioned.
Right.
So to solve it, they quickly do it without solving the facilities, just like the school, church, markets, just the houses. So
Right.
what they did, they asked donations from other NGOs, and luckily, one who responded was the GMA KAPUSO Foundation. And the GMA KAPUSO Foundation donated this building we are in.
Yeah.
And at that time, the population is just enough to accommodate the students for the 24 classroom building. But now, there have been villages that have been constructed nearby. So the increase of population, it has tripled and fourfold actually. So it's now a problem of the school how to accommodate the students. So we have so many students, but we don't have, or we have less buildings and rooms for those students. So that is one of the problems. Other problems just like the shortage of teachers, it can be solved because the division office is providing us materials if we are providing it, but when it comes to school building, it's really difficult, especially the areas or the lots that are owned by the city government. They have also plans for other facilities,
Right.
not for school.
Not for schools. So when this was built or when it was, given to you or allowed for you to use, you were able to accommodate the local population here in this area. But as later on, other community were established,
Yes.
but they did not provide school facilities for them, only houses.
Yes, and houses.
Right. So then now you're taking now the overflow of that.
Yes, there had been a tremendous increase of population because there are already uh, amenities, there are already water and electricity in this area, and the city government are now forcing those who are living in the danger zone to transfer from those places
The danger zone,
this,
yeah.
this pabahay. So they don't have any choice, they have to live here and they have to transfer here. So that is why we have an increase of population.
All right. So you saying you had 1,600 students? Really, it was built maybe for 600 or 700? Would you
Yes,
say?
before
Before.
the start of the school, donated by the KAPUSO Foundation.
So how many students would you say are in each? If you go into a classroom, how many students are in the classroom being under the teacher in a room?
An average of 40 students.
40 students. Okay.
Some are in early 50s, but when you averages those classes, it has an average of 40 students.
And do you have only one class, one grade in the room? In other words, the room will be all second grade, all third grade. You don't have a mix of like
No,
second and
we
third.
don't have. We have one grade level per classroom. But in a grade level, they are using, or they have three sections. So three classes in each grade level. Let us say grade 1, we have grade 1 section A, grade 1 section B, we have grade 1 section C. So we have three. Well, some grade levels have 4, but the average is 4 sections in every, or 4 classes in every grade level.
Okay. But each level is separated.
Yes, it's separate.
Each level is separated. Okay, very good. So right now, and I know you could tell us what if you could have your wish granted, I guess, by the government or some philanthropist or if, Elon Musk or somebody that's watching and they see this and say, I want to help out this principal, Sir Hilvano. What would you want them to provide you? What would you like to see?
Yes, our ultimate aim is really the government to provide us the facilities, the rooms, the buildings, because it's the very basics of our needs that no matter how good the teachers are,
Right.
if you don't have a room a conducive room for you to teach our children, it would be very difficult for the teachers and the students to have the teaching and learning process effectively. So we are asking anybody from the government, especially our city government, we have already learned from the division office that there had been an approved 21 million worth of school building for our junior high school, but the city government is not approving the site for the Department of Education to construct the said building. So we are through you. We would like to ask our mayor, our municipal city mayor here in Tacloban to please provide us a site for our junior high school of KAPUSO Village Integrated School, so that we could have a nice, conducive, a better buildings and rooms for our students here in KAPUSO Village. And if there are private individuals and NGOs who could also help us, we welcome all those help for our school for the generations to enjoy.
Yes. Well, we're glad to be here on behalf of All Hands and Hearts. You know, we are building classrooms over at St. Francis. I believe at KAPUSO we're just doing a wash station, I believe, over there in septic tank area there. So if we get some more, I guess, donations or more other organizations that actually specialize in building buildings such as this, and if they could like get the land to get the site, as you say, the site approved, and people can plan and what have you, and things, facilities, more classroom space is basically what you're saying.
Yes.
Classroom space and usable facilities for that. So we definitely want to again thank you for your time today, and we just wanted to let the people know that I've been here personally as a volunteer, and I've walked through the barangay, and I've witnessed firsthand some of the living conditions that people are having to endure here since the government established St. Francis Village, which, from what I understand, this was just an open field of nothing.
Yes.
And then they just created, as you said, the emphasis was on housing, temporary housing for those who were in the danger zone, and you still have a few people in the danger zone now. But even with the school, I can tell you, it is very challenging. I can understand it's challenging just within their individual home life facilities, and then coming to the school facilities. In some cases, it is kind of I guess, a relief somewhat if the students are able to come to a nice, clean building, nice structure, painted walls. That is also something I believe, and you can probably address this, how that affects, how are the students affected, what you can see as far as mentally and spiritually in their learning? How are they receiving that instruction and learning?
Yes, it's really affecting our students physically, because it really affects their health. Considering the temporary classrooms, the one that we're using by the junior high schools, students and teachers, they are already dilapidated, and it's the ceiling line is a bit low, and it's really hot when the temperature reaches 50 degrees, 40 to 50 degrees centigrade. Some are experiencing nausea, and some are experiencing headaches.
Sure.
And it really affects their learning, and the process of teaching for the teachers are really affected. And with the trend that we are seeing now, in terms of enrollment, we have experienced a decrease of enrollment from the previous school year to the present school year, because of so many reasons. And one attribute for that reason was the lack of facilities and the poor classroom conditions of our students because the uh, the city division or the Department of Education cannot provide us school building that is conducive, a permanent structure, cemented one, because we don't have an approved site approved by the city government. So with this, and this might be the reason why some of the well-to-do family of our students opted to transfer the students to better school, just like the Northern Tacloban National High School in the nearby barangay and the Bagakay High School
Right.
near the big hospital there in
Right.
Tacloban.
Yeah. So they are free to do that. Of course, they can't walk there. They're gonna have
Yes,
to have their motorcycle or tricycle or whatever to transport the students there. And they are free to do that because it's a public school system. Yeah. So yes, I can definitely imagine that if your facilities are not conducive to you mentally and spiritually, it will affect you trying to learn or to do anything. Because I can tell you from personal experience, if you have physical discomfort, it will like cloud your mind, and take away from your concentration, which is what you want your students to have, that attention and all of that, right?
Even our comfort rooms or toilets for the junior high school, we don't even have one toilets for them. So what they do if in case they want to poo or they want to urinate, they just go home. They ask permission from their
Right.
parents and their teachers, and they have to go home to
Right.
just urinate. And we are so thankful of All Hearts and Hands organization that you have provided us the 6 rooms toilet.
Yeah, they look very good.
That will really solve the problem. At least the students and the teachers will have a comfortable place to urinate and
relieve, yeah. Yeah, that's very important. I can tell you because even on site, and I'm a volunteer, we don't have a comfort room
Yes.
ourselves. So I can imagine how it is for the students. And someone did relay that story to me that a lot of times that because there are no comfort rooms, they have to do as you say, ask the teacher's permission to go home. And from what I understand is a lot of the times they don't come back.
Yes.
Once they
that-
get back to their house, they don't come back.
Well, some come back, but some also doesn't come back. So
Right.
that will really affect their learnings during that day.
Of course, absolutely. If you have to poo or you have, urinate or whatever, yes, that's going to definitely affect your concentration level and all that because you're trying not to urinate on yourself or something. I know this from personal experience, ladies and gentlemen. This is the real Philippines here, boots on the ground. Mr. Elvano is giving you the real story of how it is here. And I want to make an appeal here to those of you who are following Geechee Lion Journey. You know, I know I have. I thank you for my supporters out there. I know I have some other people who are just observing, and we don't want to be negative here. If you love the Philippines, we're going to provide, again, I'm going to provide a link for you to donate and help All Hands and Hearts in our program here in Tacloban City. And we are looking forward to more projects such as this, or maybe possibly an expansion of this particular program. I'm pretty sure there are Very thankful for what we've already done. We're getting ready to complete within the next couple of months. I think 2 new classrooms and of course the conference room area. But of course, why not? Let's do 4, 6, 8. I'm pretty sure the principal would be glad to see that. So take advantage. Go to that link I'm going to share and donate. This is a practical way you can help boots, real boots on the ground, to show your love for the Philippines. And again, is there any other thing, Mr. Helvano, that you would like our people to know today?
I would like to say thank you to, first of all, to the All Hearts and Hands and all of the generous heart people out there to please help us because the government, the Philippine government funding is not enough, and sometimes it comes to us a bit later than what we expect. So we are asking help from other people, especially from the NGOs, international NGOs, to help us in terms of facilities, because that's our primary problem at this time. Buildings, to classrooms, to comfort rooms, to toilets, and other needs of our students. We are very much willing to help also to coordinate with you if you wish to help us.
Sure. What about school supplies? What else? What about school supplies, books? How are you with
Yes,
those?
we needs also just like computers.
Okay,
Because
computers like laptops.
laptops, because the government sometimes give us for the whole year only 2 or 3 laptops.
2 or 3 laptops for
And
1,600
the
students.
students. So we need a laboratory room for them to stay and learn IT equipments
Sure.
and gadgets, so that they can use it, the skills for living, maybe by the time they graduate from our school.
Sure. Well, we want you to know this is Anwar Kinte here on behalf of Geechee Lion's Journey. Any of you out there, if you have any other donations or ideas that of you out there, some of you may have access to such supplies or laptops or what have you. You can contact me, and I have the information to be able to contact Mr. Hilvano directly. You can go through me, and also I'm with All Hands and Hearts as well. We will help facilitate your donation or your offer of help and support here. Again, those of you who are here, we'll hope you are here with Geechee Lion Journey because you love the Philippines and you have a practical way to show that love. We like to thank Mr. Helvano today, the principal of you call this the KAPUSO Village Integrated School here, where they serve kindergarten through grade 10 here in Barangay 105, San Isidro. Thank you, sir, for your time today,
Welcome.
and God bless, and salamat.
Salamat. Thank you.
Thank you.